We appreciate that. And we recording.
Fuck Windows right now. I got beef with HP and Windows because I was loyal to y'all for X amount of years. Y'all computers are not lasting like my computer's supposed to be lasting. And now you got me over here considering if I need to get a motherfucking Mac computer. And I had that thought. I never woke up and was like, let me look at the Mac. Let me see what I can do to get a Mac. Like, you know, I have nothing against Mac. Like, you know, but I was loyal to my HP. Yeah. I like my HP computers. I like my Windows.
Yeah, me too. That's what I'm saying. I like what was we talking about, like getting over to. I don't know. Honestly, at this point, it'd be probably just better just to get both and just have one on standby. If you really is that brand loyal, just don't put all your information on the other if you don't trust it that way. Like nothing wrong getting like an Android, having an Android and getting an iPhone, having an HP, but also having an Apple. You know what I'm saying? Because you never know, some functions on one may be better than the other. I'm not against either.
I'm getting against. I'm becoming against.
Yeah, I can see why.
Because now it's a bug with the login screen. It's a bug with the start menu. It's a bug with the toolbar. It's a bug with this. It's a bug with that. We got all these bugs with the Windows 11 system that you're forcing people to have because now you stopped all service to Windows 10. Now you're telling everybody you are not allowed to keep Windows 10 forever because that's what a lot of people is doing. What a lot of people would do is they would basically uninstall Windows 11 from their computer and reinstall Windows 10.
Yeah.
Now they went and said we're no longer servicing Windows 10 operating system.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
On top of the fact that you didn't even make Windows 11 good. You're making me get Windows 11. You didn't even make it good. And my computer breaks in 2 years. I have a problem.
Yeah. They try to keep that push out of production. So they can't keep making money if they make computers that last 14, 15 fucking years. It's like, yo, 2 years max. And I'm almost 100% sure that they just be using parts that they know that it's going to fail after a certain number of years because you're going to have to get a new PC or a laptop or a computer after that point anyway. It's almost kind of like that saying where it's like you don't make real money off of the cure. You make money off of the treatment.
I'm like, Mac is starting to add all of the features that people liked about having an Android. And not Android, but Windows. And now Windows is getting rid of all the features that everybody liked about having a Windows. Yeah. So now all of these different features, we're only going to have a Windows. We're only going to have a Mac because Windows wants to shoot itself in the foot and fucking walk to the edge of the cliff for no reason.
Tweaking.
Apple got so bad they decided they hired for market researchers because they was like, listen, we need to know what people want. We need to know what people like. Because before they was like big on like we don't do market research. We do whatever the fuck we want to do. Now they're doing market research. So now that stands with the commitment of we are willing to do what people actually want.
Yeah.
Windows. I'm knocking on your door. You better do some market research and put my shit back. Put my shit back the way it belongs. Make my computer last the 5 years my computer used to last. And stop giving me bullshit. And fix Windows 11 if you're going to make everybody have Windows 11, but bitch, let me have my Windows 10 if I want my Windows 10.
They said no choice, no option.
Forcing AI on you. And then it's like all of these different.
Yeah, I'm about to say now it's like on every feature of everything to the point that now it's like you can't even escape the suggestions of it. It's like I was on Instagram and being like, yo, you want an AI generated messages? I'm just like, bro, I'm in my DMs texting people back as we speak. What do you mean I want AI generated messages?
No, I just want to be able to do the thing that I was already on my way to do. Like, it's so.
And the fucked up part, though, yeah. And the fucked up part about it is that shit where you feel like you be talking to a celebrity and shit on AI shit now. It's on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter.
I saw that shit come out. there's already people that are super fans that have delusions of grandeur. And you want to give them an AI that makes them believe that they're talking to someone they're already willing to stalk.
You know how many celebrity lives you about to put in danger because the AI celebrity said,
"Do you know
I love you for real," and then they're gonna go and try and run to that and say, like, "Who the fuck are you? Like, I've never seen you before, my man."
Like
people
with AI, people are reaching levels of psychosis we are not prepared for.
We can't even understand it or comprehend it. You really believe in this fake ass nigga through your computer screen, nigga? I remember, like I'm saying, I think we talked about this shit on the last one.
Believe him, I stand by it.
Yeah.
Like, how do you
want to shut that shit
off? I stand by it.
Like, we didn't even have the choice to sit in front of the TV or sit in front of a fucking computer. Well, shit, the computer that we sat in front of was a house computer most of the times. Back in my day, I'm only born in '95.
You had a house computer? What you try to get on that computer while somebody was on the phone? You better get cut down. What did you think you was
the AOL dial up it? It just sound like a transformer. What the fuck? Nah, exactly. It's like, you didn't have the freedom to look up. If you wanted to look up inappropriate shit on that computer, bro, you had to be on some.
You better know what you needed to do to make sure nobody And if you was really smart, you just create your own user and never told nobody password.
Right. Oh God, you on your shit. Baby, moving quick. And this was back in the day when niggas literally had to be damn near hackers. Because you had to remember how to clear browser, cookies, history. Couple your steps like a G, nigga. You didn't even know. You didn't even know you was gonna be able to use them skills later. I think the FBI was trying to train assassins on the low tip. We just weren't catching that shit. They were really trying to train hackers and shit. And whoever was the best at getting away and doing that shit and grew up to start doing more computer coding and everything like that, those are niggas that got those jobs now.
And I do think it's funny, like, because I do think that they're using the AI voices to pretend that they're a family member that they're not, so that they can pretend that they're you or whatever. But them old tricks still work. Niggas still be clicking on them fucking fake ass emails.
They do.
Niggas still be calling them fake ass numbers.
Yeah.
Like, niggas still be going through it.
Yeah. They don't even be the lonely people no more. People just ain't got no sense of mind anymore because of all the fucking AI shit.
And then they did put out a study that allegedly, like, the reels, the shorts, the TikToks, like the short form content, the excessive short form content, that's affecting people's brains.
Yes, because now you're so used to. It affects your attention span. Your attention
span, your cognitive ability, and like
even short films back in the day used to be at least like 18, 20 fucking minutes. Like now it's a short film of 8 minutes.
Short story.
That's not even
short. It's a sentence.
I'm not even in the plot yet. This is a trailer, technically.
Like, what the fuck? So, I definitely... So after I saw that shit, I was like, you know what? I just need to get off the phone. I just need to get off. And we so used to long-form content that we sometimes watch reels like 18 times in a row. We just like, look, I'm used to watching something to help me understand what the fuck I'm watching. Now I just got to take this shit for what it is. They can figure out the pieces. And I do think that because people are willing to listen to people that speak with such conviction, like just because you have conviction does not mean
it's the right conviction.
It's the right conviction.
You can be wrong and shit.
You can be loud and wrong. Like people are more willing to be loud and wrong than they are willing to be loud and right.
Yeah, because honestly, we've seen what happens to loud and right people. They disappear. We never hear from them niggas again.
All I can do is tell you the information. If you don't believe me, and you're not gonna look it up.
We either don't hear from them niggas again, or they're seen as fucking lunatics.
Because I love what people tell me.
No straight jacket. So it's like, how do you think this nigga is crazy? Like motherfuckers will really believe in Dave Chappelle was doing crack. Like what the fuck? That's insane.
I really think niggas are fried. But I also think partially COVID.
You ain't wrong, because COVID locked a lot of niggas in, which honestly is all the
not even locking a lot of niggas in. The actual them getting infected with COVID affects your brain. There's a studies on how COVID affects your brain and your body because younger and younger are having like strokes, heart attacks, things like that. and they're trying to figure out why. A lot of it is linked to COVID.
I was assuming because the niggas were so locked in, they were just eating worse and drinking bad and not getting true education. Because a lot of times, a lot of that shit come from community. And during that time of COVID, we were locked away from that shit. Like, he was only around people that you weren't even used to being around a lot like that. Like, people was in the house killing their goddamn parents and shit. COVID was a dark time for real. But yeah, it's gonna be in history books. But you know what I'm saying? We made history, y'all. Well, we've been continuously making history over the last 1,000 years. I ain't 1,000 years old, but I've done 1,000 years worth of research. And all that research tell me is like, bro, get your ass outside. Don't trust these robots coming out, nigga. At least believe in, like, you know, I don't know. I say I don't know a lot because, you know, I could just be a nigga talking shit.
Listen, I know I be talking shit, but my main point is community. My main point is doing shit.
Talk to somebody, bro. Like, that's what, like, niggas out here talking to Chat GPT for their therapy and shit. No, nigga, talk to a person, bro. Matter of fact, if you got an issue, talk to the person you got the issue with. Y'all can figure that shit out in 2 seconds. Meanwhile, Chat GPT probably gonna gas your ass up for the next hour.
Because, like, we have all of these professionals that are making whole videos explaining to you different behaviors, explaining to you why something that you could be doing towards someone is bad.
And then you have response videos, niggas be like, nah. The niggas say, nah, I ain't got no degree, but yet got 2 million likes. So I guess he right. Damn.
Well, that nigga didn't say shit, but I want to do whatever I want to do. Don't tell me what to do. I don't tell you what to do, but I'm telling you what you're doing is bad. So you can do it. You're more than welcome to make that choice, but that's a choice that you will be making on your own.
Yeah.
That's my opinion.
Yeah.
Because people don't understand, like, that is a choice. Like, you deciding not to listen to information is a choice. That is a choice you're deciding to make. You're choosing when you get new information to not use that information to help you be better. Because we all can be victims of not using information to be better. But it's like, at some point, you got to be real with yourself and say, hey, man, is this helping me or hurting me?
Say, hey, send the word to be in the world, but don't be of the world.
Like, you gotta
know what the fuck you dealing with, but at the same time, nigga, you ain't gotta absorb that shit like Cell from Dragon Ball Z, nigga.
It's an ecosystem. All of these things matter. The bugs matter. We're losing bugs. People act like, oh, I'm glad the bugs are gone. Nigga, the bugs were helping the environment. We needed them niggas. Now they're just gone.
So me personally, I still kind of see them because, you know, country shit. I'm still by trees and flowers.
But like the biodiversity in the bug world, like they have a study on that. That shit is significantly less.
I remember when they saying the bees are going, it was like, oh shit.
You know, I started thinking somebody made a point where they was like, you know, it used to be you always had fucking a shitload of bug stuff on the highway, especially, I mean, you know, when you was driving or whatever for a long period of time, especially if you was having like a road trip or something, you had bugs on your window shield. You had to keep cleaning your windows because you kept hitting bugs driving. We barely get any bugs you hit on driving. Why? Because they ain't there. They gone.
They gone out the way.
They gone. Both of them are gone as fuck.
I mean, like out the way, like motherfuckers push them. They push them out the way. Like, they clearing shit now, like purposefully. Like, niggas, like, we gotten so used to getting rid of bugs, nigga, every time you see one, you want to kill it. Which isn't normal, honestly.
And I really, like, I feel like so many different situations in my life made me so, like, you know, kept me, like, of the environment of the world. Because I went to one summer camp where it was, like, 1 year. I went to the summer camp every year. One particular year I went, it was, like, this Native American woman that was like a counselor there. She was like always teaching us stuff and stuff like that and doing all this stuff with us. And then there's one time there's a bug in the cabin. And everybody was like, we gotta kill that shit. And literally she
Like, I see if you could see aura, it'd probably just be a bunch of dark with the anime shows with the white eyes and the aura just flaring off. Like, we gotta kill that bug. And you get the one person in the back, like, hold on, niggas, goddamn, get a couple. Not
only did she get the bug and take it outside, but she sat down with us and had a conversation with us about why we shouldn't make that choice. And she really helped us understand. I understand bugs are scary. When you first see them, they look a little weird, like, but these are your friends. They're not your friends that, you know, I understand you don't want them in your space, but they are still a part of nature. They're still outside. Like, they're still here and living their life. They didn't mean to come in here.
Yeah.
And we just need to help them leave.
Yeah.
We don't need to just kill them.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, every time, like, even now, like, every time I see a bug, I be like, oh my gosh.
You gotta kind of like get your
like, yeah, I would be like, fuck, I gotta, oh my gosh, I have to fucking, fucking put this bug outside. Like, I don't. And then when other people kill a bug, I just feel bad.
Yeah.
I just feel bad. I'm like, I just be like, I'm so sorry.
I mean, honest, like, I don't know what it is, but I guess I was kind of trained like in the opposite fashion. I never really wanted to kill them, nothing like that. But being the oldest of three, you gonna
come get this.
And you know, parents and shit like that, come get this shit. It's mostly my mom and shit like that, be like, yo, come kill this, come get that, to the point that I got kind of used to doing it. I never really like doing that shit. I was just like, let me just put the motherfucker outside. I guess a lot of times only because like I was a country motherfucker. I spent a lot of time just like sitting outside and shit, like talking to like, you know, back then when I had my dog, rest in peace. And just looking at the ants and looking at the you know, bugs flying around and everything like that. Having conversations. I guess that kind of sounds kind of weird, I guess, if you don't get the correlation, but, you know, so you got to talk to nature. Nature kind of talks back to you in ways that you got to just kind of see it and take it in. Not really in language. I guess, like, in those younger times and shit like that, even, like, when I was, like, thinking about that shit, I was just like, okay, I got appreciation for life generally. To the point where I'm seeing some, like, hard shit in some anime. I'm just like, God damn. Shit hurting my heart. I'm not even in the anime. But, yeah, but I'm getting to the point now just untraining that shit. To the point now where I even see, like, certain bugs and shit like that. I don't know. Especially when I'm outside and shit like that. It's like, I try to do everything I can to dodge that shit. Or, like, when I'm passing by bugs and shit, just kind of, like, ants and shit eating like a thing, or like, you know, a bug on the flower or something like that. I'm just like, hey, yo, get your. I'm thinking about like, I'm just thinking in context of just like, damn, I guess it's breakfast time. Then I'll be like thinking like, damn, I am kind of hungry myself. Let me go ahead and cook me some.
Now I did get eaten up by ants one time, just standing. I was playing fucking tag and just stood in an anthill, and then niggas ate the fuck out of my little foot.
Nah, real shit. About to say, yeah, I used to lay in the grass. I've gotten bitten a couple of times.
Nah, them niggas.
But they've been talking to lay in the grass, and I've never gotten bit.
That's what I'm saying. Like, sometimes they just leave you alone.
I think, like, sometimes.
Or they crawl over you. Like, I'm just listening.
Part of the.
Yeah, I need you to.
It's almost like,
a little bit, bro. Like,
yeah. And it's like one thing I kind of figured out, I guess, just my being in nature and shit like that. It's just like, you got a certain time where you're just there when you just become a part of that environment. I guess, like, also in terms of just like cities and suburbs and, you know, places of like high, like miasma, dark energy and shit or whatever like that, where it's like kind of like you just kind of get taken over that shit. If you're a part of that ecosystem and shit, that you just, that's why bugs be landing on you sometimes. You just stand somewhere for like probably like 10, 15 minutes because now you're a part of that ecosystem now, technically.
And those are little visitors.
Mm-hmm. I guess they would dodge you or go around you if you're not naturally there. But like after a while, if you've been there, then it's like, I guess this nigga just, or not even there, or just whatever this is just a part of whatever this is. I don't know if whatever I'm saying make any sense, but you know
yeah.
What I'm saying,
yeah. Niggas don't give a fuck about nature.
Yeah, I know.
Niggas don't give a fuck about
it's crazy as fuck because they do, but they don't. They care about it enough in their own personal environment.
They wanted to look that, but they don't understand what it takes to look that.
Meanwhile, you got motherfuckers just be tossing trash somewhere or leaving shit somewhere or whatever. It's hard for me to even walk over some trash and not pick it up if I'm staying in this area and shit.
I used to be the type of person, if you rode with me and you try to throw something outside the window, we were having a talk. Like we were having a talk in the car because absolutely not in my car. And I'm gonna have a talk with you, so hopefully you don't do it in no one else's car either.
Right.
But you know,
let me be your learning experience right now.
I think it's all crazy. And maybe I am. But don't be throwing shit outside. Don't be leaving trash everywhere.
Yeah. It's hard for me to articulate that shit a lot of times too. Because I guess like the way I think about it is more in a metaphysical sense. So I feel like I try to talk about it, be like, what? I be like, you kind of, well, then like when I explain it, then it's like, I guess it kind of like penetrates, I guess. I don't know. Maybe
I'm extreme as fuck because I just be like, listen, you live here. This whole thing is your home. Stop throwing shit away. Like if somebody was in your house and they threw shit out like that, you would be pissed off. Don't be just throwing shit out. This is your home.
Like bought some paper and threw that shit in your living room.
And you got a trash can?
You sitting there looking at them, they looking at you, you looking at them, they're looking at you like,
what's wrong?
Pick that shit up.
And y'all lucky I wasn't extreme. Just fucking show you some shit. Because definitely would have got over your house and throw fucking a receipt or something just to prove my point.
Right. I was like, I don't know if that's passive or not, because it's like you're not saying nothing, just sitting there be like, I feel like this is like, nigga, you know what you just did was fucked up. I shouldn't have to say anything, nigga, unless that's how you've been raised. And at that point, I only got one question. Who raised you? Who raised you, bro? Or sis, bro, sis, what I say.
But if you really think of yourself as a bug in an ecosystem, it just makes a little bit more sense.
Mm-hmm. It's not like they don't leave no waste or don't do things themselves, but everything's all in the course.
Like people, there's lots of times we watch bugs. Some bugs be like, "Yeah, I find everybody in this bitch. So I don't give a fuck."
Gang shit. Hey, bugs, they're awesome. Gang shit, just out of.
Hey man, birth. I'm not gonna fight you unless I have to. Please don't let me fight.
You got other bugs. It's like, nigga, I'll fight you for being right here. What the fuck you talking? Huh? What are you looking at? They be Johns of the bug world.
There's like random.
Put your hands up. What? You didn't even hear where that came from. You look behind you, a whole nigga just.
Like, and then there's a random ass like wildlife video footage of like two random animals that we don't think would normally be cool with each other, hanging out, just hanging out. We cool. We just be hanging out every so often in this area. Because they just be doing shit. They literally just be doing shit. Animal, maybe they do decide to do the things they're supposed to be doing, but like some of them just be like, "Hey, I'm in my own world," and 90% of them we don't catch. So we never know what the fuck you been on. You could have had a whole life. You done got over here. We don't know what the fuck you been doing.
Right.
You alone now. You could have just lost a nigga. You over here trying to mourn your friend's death in a nice yard, and niggas talking about, leave, get out of here. Get out of here, scrap. Like, damn, I just wanted to lay here and think about life. And
not real shit. I'm about to say, like, if you, I don't know, I thought about it in this one way back in the day as a kid. I was like, it kind of feels like we're kind of like giants among the insects. I was like, if you think about the insects, it's more of on a, I guess, lack of any better terms, human perspective. They're kind of just like little people. Huge.
Because it's like, how can you measure intelligence with a being that does things I can't even really understand? Like, I can measure you based on human intelligence, but then I can just say you're dumb just because I want to say you're dumb.
Right. Bars.
Because the shit the bugs be able to do, like, oh, you did that. I can try. I give it a hard.
I give it a PhD's description of what I've saw and try to get an insight of it as much as I possibly can from the deepest parts of what my knowledge can interpret, and I still could be wrong. Or I could still just not know what the fuck I'm talking about. But look at you like, nigga, I'm just chilling. What are you talking about? I am on my couch. Only reason I'm walking through your house because it used to be where the ancestors.
It used to be woods. It used to be grass.
What the fuck is this? Marble floors?
Now I don't know how to get out. I'm lost. I thought I could just walk one way and the other way. Now I'm at a wall. I don't know how to get me out of here. I just wanted to go back outside.
I ain't gonna lie. Ants would probably be the hardest to try to maintain, on a humanitarian environment.
If ants any day decided I'm gonna wake up and become understanding of like what's really the fuck going on, hey man, let me talk to some people. Because there be different colonies that be cool with each other. There be different colonies that be fighting each other. But there be different colonies that be cool with each other. But there's enough ants that if none of them got together and was like, hey man, I think we got a plan. I think we could really do some shit to these humans.
Oh, real shit.
They're getting on my nerves. Like,
the infestation would be insane.
And you wouldn't see it for so long. We would have no we don't even know where y'all are for real. Because realistically, we only need to kill the queen to really fuck all this shit over.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And how we gonna find the queen? The queen all the way 3 doors down. Mm. However long away.
True shit.
We
do get that information on how to find that shit though. It's wild how much information people have built people have built up on just how to eliminate insects.
Yeah.
Most of our knowledge and history really comes from warfare if you really think about that shit. There's not a lot of books on out there how to like really treat and mend shit. Really just how to like
they burned those books.
Yeah.
Probably one of many, one of thousands of lost books we'll never read.
Not true shit.
Shout out to Trade the Explainer. Books you'll never fucking read.
Right.
There's probably more books on that shit that's like that he didn't even cover.
Yeah.
Where it's like we have no. They probably would have helped us in this moment, in these days, and these times. Would have been very helpful. Even if they weren't as helpful back then, they probably would have been some information that we could have used to make things a little bit better. Yeah. And now all that information's gone.
All dissolved in the Great Reset.
The many Great Resets.
Yeah, there was plenty of them, but like just the one recently before our time that we've gotten, which in studies of it come probably like around like the 50s, 60s, when drugs and fires got introduced to a lot of communities and floodings. We lost a lot of good cities.
We lost a lot of good people.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of community disasters are only getting worse.
And that's why motherfuckers don't want to be on community shit a lot of the times. Rewinding back all the way back to what we said previously is because niggas know what happened when your ass get together too strong. They gonna end up taking your ass out. Motherfuckers have seen motherfuckers flood shit, burn shit, all that shit, everything. Nigga. And they use a lot of, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure they figured out a lot of that shit because of the warfares and experiments on a lot of the smaller creatures of the earth, the insects, the animals, the plants, the space, the environments, shit, the ozone, nigga. They were trying to dissolve the ozone down for years, nigga.
And
bust out the motherfucker.
And they're like, what are we gonna do? Like COVID was healing it. When we was stuck inside and we wasn't driving as much as we was doing shit like that, we was doing okay. It was healing a little bit. Then we started back on the bullshit, so it was back on the bullshit.
Yeah. I think the only few things that came out of COVID that, like, I don't know, people got more aware. So.
People did get more aware. And I do appreciate that aspect of everything, where it's like people did decide to become more aware. But I do think that like the awareness came with a level of individualism for some people, where it's like I know more than you.
Yeah. Knowledge and wisdom created, give it to them, created pride. And the information is not even something you even really have. You just kind of just looking at it. Look at like through videos or reading shit. I ain't gonna lie, I've read through a lot of shit. But I was also like, I was still working during COVID. I was because I was working at the mall, which I still have no idea why is that still a fucking necessity during a crisis like that. But like, all right, I guess niggas got to shop and have a distraction.
And then niggas just stop shopping. They was walking in and walking out.
I'll be honest with you, because there's times I was working, we was making double the money, but for no fucking reason, really, because nobody was really in there. But still, like, that money still came back out, like, in taxes and everything like that, so you still had to pay off that shit anyway. Hey, the cycle of society. Yeah.
You know, people gotta care. That's really what it comes down to.
Honestly, people just gotta give.
I can't make you care. I can ask you to care. I can't.
Yeah.
That's it.
Big bit. Yeah.
But I don't know. I just feel like a lot of things are wrong because people don't understand, and it's like you have to be willing to understand. And you have to be, and it's like people say that they're self-aware, but it's like you have to tell yourself you're doing something wrong.
Yeah.
If you claim to be self-aware, you have to be willing to be like, I'm doing something wrong. You can't be self-aware and say you're only doing something right. ChatGPT is not going to tell you you're doing something wrong. When has ChatGPT, look at all your messages. Has ChatGPT told you was doing something wrong? There's a problem because now you think everything you're doing is right for some reason or another.
And not only that, the environment and systems in which we live in too is kind of just training everybody on some malicious shit, or some, not even for, I guess, yeah. If you think about it, a war against good and evil. Shit, nigga, what are you doing right now? What are you fighting against? What are you for, really? Are you for the creation or are you for the destruction?
What are you willing to choose?
Right, because you're being manufactured for warfare one way or the other.
And you have to be willing to be like, I may be getting programmed.
You got to. It's kind of hard.
My algorithm is tailored in a way where I'm getting certain shit. Because that's what I be telling people. You can change your algorithm. That's a model you can change, but you have to do the things it takes to change your algorithm. Because X amount of time ago, I deleted a whole bunch of social media, and I was like, yeah, I'm not using that shit for X amount of time. I had deleted it. I wasn't using it for X amount of time. And then I had watched a video, because I still have YouTube, because I love YouTube. But
yeah. Shout out to YouTube.
I watched a video where a girl was basically explaining like how she made her algorithm, how she decided to make her algorithm where it was like tailored towards more informational shit or more art, because I was more artistic shit, because informational artistic shit, because she was an artist and I was trying to, make sure, basically tailor my algorithm to have more stuff to try to advance my art.
Yeah.
And so I did all that shit. And that shit worked. 90% of what my algorithm is going to be informational. And if other stuff starts coming in there, it's because I've definitely interacted with it. And now those type of things are starting to leak in the algorithm.
Either that or motherfucker reposting at the end.
Definitely also repost.
That shit is kind of fucked up.
But if you don't engage with it, like if you literally like swipe away from it, don't click on it, like don't even stop by it, whatever. Yeah, it'll basically go away. It'll like eventually, if you keep doing that towards those type of things, it'll eventually just stop showing them. So you're not clicking on it, you're not reposting it, you're not liking it, you're not sharing it, you're not doing anything.
True, sure.
So that means you're not interested in it, and we're gonna stop putting it in your out. You have to be willing to do that.
Yeah. Reprogram your own shit. Do for yourself.
And in a way, you have to do that for your own mind. I feel like every so often, you just got to be like, am I okay with my line of thinking?
Yeah.
Should I change my line of thinking? Is there anything I can change about my life?
Sure.
Even if not everything, is there anything I can change about my life?
What seeds are you planting?
What are you trying to grow?
Right. You got to take care of not just the seeds either. You got to take care of the soil. Make sure your soil is turned over. Make sure that shit is refreshed. Make sure you putting good shit in it to give it nutrients. Because the seeds also affect the soil that you have. Back to nature. My bad. I was like, my bad. I was such a fucking nature. I guess motherfuckers would classify that shit as hippie, I guess, but not
I remember one time, I don't like to call myself a hippie because one time when I was on Omegle, when I was like younger, me and my friend were on Omegle and we were like, LOL, we're hippies. And then we got a hippie on Omegle, like from like the 70s or whatever. And he felt like he was like real hippie shit or 60, whatever the time period, because he was old as fuck. So clearly he was a teenager at the time. And he was like, we saw ourselves hippies. This nigga felt like he had to tell us, no, you're not. This is what it, like, you know, like he was like, you're a hippie, is da da da. Like this has all this.
Yeah,
kind of
I guess what would be more classified as a hipster in our term.
I'm like,
it's an offshoot.
But I just feel like it was okay. I don't even remember what a hippie is. He did have that whole conversation with me. I can't even tell you right now.
Yeah. It could have just probably just been more from a sense of
But he was definitely,
I
think he was definitely like, because even after we fucking clicked on somebody else, we just was like, okay, this nigga fucking pretentious as hell. Didn't know he was gonna react like that. Like he was definitely like, I mean, like.
Yeah. I think it's I guess in our terms of generation. But still though.
I'm not telling you not to be it.
I really shit. But I was like, hey, look, all terms is all terms. You just gotta understand, you know, what you are, what you stand for at the end of the day. And outside of that shit, look, people want to call you a bottle of peach tea. Hey, go ahead, let them do it.
Come on,
if that's the term, I guess, man. Like, I don't know. What is it, 2037? I'll be like, God damn, that's what they call it. Motherfuckers now peach tea. Shit. Damn, I've been out the game. My ass came down from the mountain just to get groceries. I'm just trying to.
I do think things are becoming way more sensitive.
Hell yeah. How about I say, especially coming from a space of like vicious stand-up comedy. Like motherfuckers used to make fun of the crowd themselves. Stories were raunchy. They used to have a section called raunchy comedy, which means like that shit was hard fucking core. They used to have niggas who used to just tell the darkest jokes possible. Like they used to go crazy because niggas were not sensitive. And I know you have to be like, you know, sensitive to how everybody feels, but at the same time, you gotta make sure. Sometimes like you gotta face your shadow, and that's what that shit is. What it was about for when I saw it. You gotta face your shadow, and what's the best way to face your shadow than with laughter? The best way to cure pain is with joy. That's how I always seen stand-up comedy.
Where there is suffering, there is joy.
You know what I'm saying? Where there is darkness, there is light.
Because some stuff do be funny after the fact.
It really do be fucking hilarious. Shit, people doing that shit now when they be looking at the motherfucking crash out videos and shit like that, be fucking laughing they fucking ass off, and two people piecing them, two people knocking each other out, fucking Chick-fil-A over a fucking packet of Polynesian sauce. Like, bro, it is not that serious, bro. And like you already know, it's not like we be trying to think about it in our own perspective, but at the same time, we understand how comedy works because we still go to the comments, laughing still. We found it funny and wanted to see if other people found that shit funny. Other people found that shit funny. We just got a more perspective view of each other. That's it. I thought that shit, all you had to do is either take this shit in or keep this shit out, or follow that shit until it bothers your mind. One or the other. You got three options. Whatever you want. Shit, you got free will. You said if you want to look at some shit to make you mad all day. Look, you got all the power to do that shit. Nobody's telling you can't do that.
I'm gonna let you do it.
And you can do it extra hard in America, at least for right now.
This is the perfect time to scam in America.
This is the perfect time to what?
Scam.
No, real shit. Nah, damn. Fuck.
Unfortunately.
Fuck.
This is like
my bad. It's just I realized we recorded, so I was about to say some shit. I ain't trying to teach nobody nothing, bro. Real.
That's what all I'm saying.
It's the best time. Perfect time. An incredible time. I just say this. Everything is falling down. So nigga, look, build through the ashes, nigga. You feel? I don't know no pig Latin.
Come on now.
I ain't trying to get too real on that shit. So yeah, definitely time. Perfect time. If you a scammer or somebody who aspires to be, build up your technique, nigga. See you may stumble, but don't fall. They say you can cheat, but don't get caught, nigga. Go ahead. That test is a hey, I don't know because I don't know who all is gonna be hearing this shit. But at least from I was born in '95, so by the time I got into middle school and high school, shit, elementary school niggas and that bitch. Well, not elementary wasn't that deep, but middle and high school niggas and that bitch like, hey yo, who got the answer? As soon as the teacher step out the classroom, who got the answer 4 through 5? 4 through 5. Yeah, damn near half the test. All right, man, we got you.
I remember one time.
Niggas weren't stubborn back then either. They ain't work ready to see a nigga fall. That was community. Okay, even in shit like that, there's still community. As soon as teacher leave, hey yo, bro, we all in this together, right? All right, but answers 1 through 12 right now. 1 through 12, shit.
I remember somebody
B, C, D,
or whatever. I didn't see him because I wasn't paying attention because I was fucking doing the work or whatever. But he was apparently looking fully over me to try to see what the fuck I was doing. And I almost got in trouble because apparently it looked like I knew he was shitting for me. And I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I hated that shit.
Hey, yo.
Mind you, I don't even think I got all the answers right. You just, listen, I'm not the most reliable. You need to start looking at the niggas that be getting 100s. I don't even know why you chose me today.
I was niggas. And me personally being the nigga who was cool with a whole bunch of niggas, I still was just I don't know. It's something to me. It's yo, these ain't my answers. These are answers to the test. So fuck it. If there's a way I can get them to you without me getting in trouble, fuck it. Let me just go ahead and see.
Because I don't give a fuck. I wasn't even watching. I don't even know what the fuck he did. Now the teacher talking to me I done let you do a whole bunch of shit. I'm so sorry. What was happening? I didn't know what was happening. Because when I turn around, he's acting like he's doing a test. So what the fuck was I supposed to do?
Teacher hey, you look up. Everybody just looking normal. We be looking at you what the fuck I do?
I'm literally trying to make sure I know. I'm a second guess. That's my issue with making sense. I could know the answer and still be for no reason, bro. But
that bitch. Even if I probably don't got 100%, if I got at least an 82% accuracy point, hey, go for it. Fuck it. I ain't got no time to be in this bitch.
For my one teacher, for years, I had this issue with taking tests like that. I had one teacher. He said, He said, do it from back to front. He said, do the test backwards and then
flip.
What? I don't know why, but I was locked in when I could do it from back to front. Even to this day, when I'm doing the courses now, bro, when I do tests, if I start feeling too nervous, start from the beginning, I will literally start from the end and then go
work your way up. At least you'll be able to know what answers you
can. I really think it's because I know how the test is.
Yeah.
And sometimes it'd be easy ass questions on like the last couple questions or whatever because you had this hard ass test the whole time.
Yeah.
So then I started doing that shit. Then I started doing like where I just I go back to front and do all the answers I know for sure, not even thinking about it. Then go back to that test. And I was like, okay, I can figure it out. Figure that shit
class working. Well, at least back in my time, I ain't been in school.
Because I was like, I'm not gonna lie, I can be consistent now, but I was inconsistent with like getting good grades, basically. Just because I was second guessing. Or half doing shit where I would be like, listen, I'm just trying to turn in.
Hey, look, I'm just trying to get the paperwork in, man. Come on.
I'm just trying to do my paperwork so I get
Don't ask me no questions other than the questions you already written down. Go ahead, take this paper.
Please take this paper so I can get my grade.
Oh, you already done? That's an extra question. What is this? Pop quiz? Got here. Take this paper.
I'm turning my paper in. I'm putting it under everybody else's. It looks better than mine.
Oh, really? Yes.
And I'm do it like
that. For real. Well, like shout out to the teachers, shout out to the people out there that helped you get through school.
Yeah. I mean, every once in a while, somebody give me like a really good thing or whatever. But I also didn't talk to the teachers. I also think that's partially like the issue because I would talk to the teachers about other stuff, but I didn't like talking to them about like being nervous about doing certain things.
Gotcha.
And it was really like when I ended up talking to that teacher, I was just fed up. By the time I talked to that nigga, I was just fed up. He was like, you know what the problem is? It's like he'll talk to me about stuff and I can explain concepts to him. I can explain all these things to him. Like he asked me a question, I understand. So it's like, well, what you doing?
Yeah.
So once he said that, I was just fed up. Like, listen, nigga, I don't know what the fuck is the problem. When I take the test, my heart started beating real.
I get nervous. Please. PTSD from this.
I don't know.
Stop asking me these other questions, bro. Write them down and give it to me in test format. Make me feel better, bro.
Because a writing test, I can do a writing test because I wanted to do a writing test.
I love literature.
Writing shit. I can write a whole bunch of shit. I can write just a story. I can make up anything.
I love reading and shit like that. Going through the stories and shit. Some of them shits are so hard. Well, not hard in a way where it's like hard to do, but hard. Just like the stories were very interesting. I don't know. I was a reader, so I always loved reading that shit. Math was my worst subject because it's like numbers and symbols and shit. I'm just like, bro, I feel like I'm a magician trying to get this shit together. I feel like I have to be an alchemist to get this shit done. Speaking of that shit, and what was it? Chemistry. Maybe come on, bro. And I was in AP courses because my ass, I was doing too well, I guess, in my early years. I was not trying to do that. Oh my God. No. All right. I did. I love the AP history and literature classes, but the AP math and fucking science, nigga. What the fuck? All right, man. I get extra credits out of this bitch. That means if you get a C, you get a B. If you get a B, you get an A. I take that deal. I'm about to probably get a C minus. Go ahead and upgrade that bitch to a B minus. Damn near almost a C.
I did try for that class.
I think you spelled your name wrong, nigga. You probably see it. I was such a straightforward person. It's like that's why I love that shit. Still ain't the times, nigga.
I like math. Math is cool. I think math is cool because I knew I could calculate, and that's the answer. I knew all you gotta do is this, and that's how you get the answer. As long as I do that, it's okay.
So yeah, I get that. Because my notes look great. My test taking terrible.
Man, my friends used to be asking me to explain shit to them. It's like, listen, this is like I'm gonna explain it to you. If you don't get it, this is what you have to do to get the answer. Right? I'm just gonna tell you, listen, all you gotta do is this, and that gets the answer. It gets the answer because that's what you're supposed to be doing. That's it. I explained it to you already. That's just what you have to do. That's to get the answer.
Every time we forgot paper, it was higher and higher. And like, what was all of that? You just said, I don't even understand. You try to tell me that.
Because I did like
do that.
And even still,
and none of that involved any numbers. First of all, I came here because I wanted you to solve this for me.
One of my friends,
I come and put it like came here for the answers.
They was like, oh, I like that you would still let me get the answers, but I didn't want you to explain it. I just wanted you to understand what we were doing, bro.
I appreciate it.
I appreciate it. I just wanted you to give me the answer.
That was unnecessary. Will not be needed. We are good. We do not. That's fun and shit. I used to do the same shit a little bit, but it's like at the same time, my concepts of getting to the answers were kind of unorthodox because I kind of just got certain shit just because I could correlate it within the story in my head. That's why math was so kind of hard, I guess, for me, because it's like, how can you correlate numbers and shit to the fucking story? I can't correlate no 8s and pluses and minuses and parentheses and shit to a fucking story. Now, if you tell me Billy got 2 apples and something like that and everything, this was all word problems instead of formulas and equations. I could probably ace math, like I've been acing my literatures and fucking history classes. Like history, I was great in history. Because nigga, it's like just reading some shit and correlating with it. And that's actually kind of like got me like tipped off on a lot of shit. Because nigga, I had too many questions with history. Getting answered a little bit with literature. Because it's like you can kind of match stories with history.
Yeah.
So it's like kind of school kind of teach you something, but you got to correlate it in your own way.
You do have to understand what you're learning.
I hated math. Hated math. Oh, type that shit.
And I know I like math more because I took a marketing class.
I hated math more and more. I went to college and still hated it. That got worse. I was like, nigga, I can't even.
It's definitely worse.
Like, nigga, now I'm by myself with this shit. And I definitely ain't getting this motherfucker. And the motherfucker I could talk to about this shit feel like you don't even want to explain it. So I'm just like, all right, whatever. I'm definitely not going to force you to do your job that I'm paying you for again.
Yeah, bro.
But yeah, but
I do think that in school there was an opportunity to teach everybody about different paths more than I feel like we were taught. Because it's like, yeah, you can get.
There was more of those options back when I was going back to like high school before I graduated. So they was getting rid of those curriculums a lot of the time.
But I'm like, I just wanted someone to tell everybody, like, hey, you can either do this, or do this.
Yeah, they did that more back then. I don't know why they don't do it as much now. I guess nobody really gets
Well, I feel like when I was in school, like they was like, go to school or you can get a trade, but figure out
I
one
went
way
to school
or
all the way out here, on the east side. So, and them motherfuckers were school spirited, different curriculums and activities. You could do certain things. It was like shit. There were times where the school was open for like after it's closed, at least like a few extra hours because there was so many activities that was happening at one time.
Well, I'm saying like as far as like explaining to people that like you can get certifications and things, and then you can get a job doing that. Like you could be certified in something. Like if I would have had a better concept of like I could study to get a certification in something, and then that could be my field of work.
Yeah.
I think I would have maybe at least considered doing that. Even if I still did school, I would have been it would have been more beneficial for me to like also be studying to do the certification. Plus, I was already in the mindset of doing school, so it would have been a lot easier for me to do the certification.
But then they can't get you into college.
No.
You see the system at work here, right?
Trades, I feel like we didn't really go into trades. Like there are so many aspects of doing different things. Like, and then some places will even let you like come in there and kind of try to explain what is happening. Like they're okay with that because they want you to work here because people don't be doing it. Like, I want you to do this job.
But
really.
now they don't make a lot of money. I don't know. The more we talk about that shit, more it just seems like it's just a funnel system where it's like they're coming from one place to another. Because in high school, they don't really talk about that type of shit. They kind of just talk about higher education.
Yeah.
Shit, even at the last few years, your last couple of years, junior, senior year, all they're doing is prepping you, your books and your portfolios and your paperwork to ship off to different schools and colleges. Where are we sending you to next? What's the next plantation? My bad. I ain't mean to say it like that. But shit, like. I mean, not to say it like that. For anybody that love their school, all praise to your alma mater. But, nigga, like, that's what it just seems like. Where are you going to next, boy? Where we shipping you off to next? Until your ass get into the real world, and then your ass is really on your own for the first time. Yeah.
Look at you.
Yeah.
Cool.
But yeah, until you off into the real world for the first time. And your ass looking like a newborn baby.
Yeah.
Fresh out there, because your ass out there not even knowing. All you know is algebra, chemistry, and math. Unless your ass is going to be a mathematician.
I do wish it was word grab.
Check. Get free money.
I'm about to say. Don't tell him too much. Yeah. Well, the last thing we were talking about was
I was basically explaining that in school they didn't really explain as much about like the different choices that you have. I wish there was like more choices. I wish they gave people more choices in what they had the opportunity to do, so that they could be able to, you know, make better choices on what they wanted to do. So like, if more people knew about you being able to get a certification in something and just doing the job that you're certified to do, and you know, you can advance from that point, or you can just do the job that you know you're doing or whatever. That could be more beneficial to people that are a little apprehensive about school or may not be interested in things that aren't in school.
Yeah, it actually said that.
And even if you do go to school, you could be getting a certification still.
And when she said that shit, because we were talking about high school and shit and everything, I was like, well, then they couldn't get you into college.
Well, the main problem with our education system is that it started as a way to train workers to be in the factory. Mm-hmm. Like everything from when the lunchtime is to following the line and line leaders to hall monitors and all that is a system to train you to be in warehouse or, you know, some type of factory work. Of course, the factory's done hollowed out. So it's either that or jail. Also, school's built like jail too. It's like that or jail. It's a mixture. Like
you go to the dormitory.
Yeah, dormitory, recess time. Recess time. What's it called? In school suspension is pretty much solitary confinement. Like this, so it's parallel between jail and working.
Walk on the silver line.
Mm-hmm. It's right in between those. So, all right, our current industries are like tech based and like we not really training for none of that. We never know how to do our own, learn about taxes in school or how to do our own taxes or anything about personal finance. Like, what is home ec? Cooking? Like, there's also like economic part of home ec, like shopping for groceries, price comparing. And,
yeah. For the most part, you're just doing worksheets.
Couponing if you want to.
Couponing, joined Sam's Club or other type of stuff, bulk stores, membership, stuff like that. I took AP Economics and I didn't learn anything. Like, what is, I'm learning supply side and demand side of economics, but you can't tell me how to flip a pack. Can't tell me how to go, I got a couple candy, I got a lemonade stand, let me make some lemonade. Like, economics, things that we can apply. Things that we can
I was selling candy and shit like that. That was my only way of like understanding that.
I mean, I do that shit. I'm seeing just people, because I knew somebody who used to just every time before lunchtime release. Well, when lunchtime came around, he had a whole bag he just sell and everything. He sell that shit and slang shit every time. They got on them for doing that shit at that point. And then the school started doing that shit with Chick-fil-A biscuits. So I was like, y'all niggas some hoes. But these Chick-fil-A biscuits are delicious.
So they get taxed. Listen, if the school can't get a cut, they don't want it. That's why they at concession stand, they got a concession stand. But you don't sell your own shit at the football game. Hell no. You better go to the concession stand or you can get the fuck on. But yeah, like trade school and stuff has always been an option, but it's always frowned upon. Blue collar work has always been the thing that's like, oh, you're a plumber. Oh, you fucking build houses. You do what's it called, carpentry. Are you a Mexican? Like they got all type of shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that is the problem. Also, people want to live a lifestyle that only the 1% can live. The rest of us gotta work or do something like close to that. And now everybody want to be on social media and be social media influencer. Which again, ain't nothing wrong with that at face value. But at some point, somebody has to do the jobs that like actually matter. And if you're not like marketing those jobs, like be a fireman or a policeman, they should get paid more. They do get decent benefits, but they should get paid more. Or join the army. It's like, you know, people don't really explore those options in school as like, here's how you plan your life. It's just kind of like you're already in the system and you're just a cog in the machine of the system. But they don't actually tell you how to figure out shit till maybe college, maybe. And then by college, you just happy you have freedom for the first time. You're just fucking wilding. So it ain't about none of that. It's about I'm about to go fuck some hoes and get drunk, or vice versa. I'm about to go fuck some niggas and get drunk. And
well, you get the ones that do like kind of like get locked into their studies and shit like that. The rarities.
But regardless,
yeah,
because of the school system, they already got you locked in to debt. And you're not even knowing what the debt mean or what debt even means or what credit means or anything.
You already got 2 loans.
You already got 2 loans and they beating your ass, and maybe you got Pell Grant or maybe you didn't and you're cooked. You know what I'm saying? And that's only some of it. And I don't cover no books. So you're already setting me up like all type of ways.
It's pretty much like a housing loan at this point, because if you really just on a lot of them shit come from like you're living in spaces. And
a lot of people end up doing loan fraud. I know, niggas I know they got them non-bands and took that shit and did all type of shit with it, or took their refund check and did all type of shit with it. I mean, it's really on you. Make your own reality, but it's hard to work while you're in school. Nobody want to hire you when you're a full-time. So when you're a full-time student and you got to do 5 classes a day, sometimes 2 classes in a day, and that's your entire day. How the fuck you supposed to get a job? Oh, just work your way through. I'm not making enough money to pay for this tuition. It goes up every year because these colleges have some type of system that every year the price of college goes up, and it's been going up every year for X amount of years. Like people used to literally be able to work at Burger King and go to college, like literally do that and pay for college, and literally pay for college, graduate, and then live their life. Like, no debt, none of that shit. But some people, you know what I'm saying? Like, listen, white people got all the advantages and fucked it all off. For FHA loans and fucking the GI Bill and shit. I just figured out recently, niggas didn't get the GI Bill after World War II. It was really just for white people. So niggas done did all that sacrificing with the main niggas in the front lines, main niggas taking the bullets, and then now you just kicking me back into segregation. Nigga, that's crazy, man. Like, all type of shit. So some people were still sharecroppers up until like the 70s, 60s and shit. Like people were still in the South. People were still sharecropping till a minute. So what we talking about slavery ended? When did it end? When did it end for real? Because it's still legal when you go to jail. All type of shit. When you go to jail and you get an F on your report card, you have no choice but to be a hustler or do entrepreneurship because you can't get hired anymore because you're a felon. Even if I've seen a couple felon stories where the nigga literally changed his whole life, literally works in this community, literally changed his entire life, morals, outlook on life, all that shit, but he still can't get a job. And he got multiple degrees. Niggas be getting masters and all type of shit. In jail, come out, can't work nowhere because you're. So it's like, what world do we live in, bro? It's a dark reality.
Honestly, systems set up in places where you just kind of funnel into one thing or to the other.
That's why YouTube University is so lit, and why everybody just said, "Fuck it, I'm about to just go YouTube," because they had, not at this point, they got college lectures, full college course lectures from MIT, Yale, all that shit just on YouTube. Like they just got the shit on YouTube. You can just take the class and just, you know what I'm saying, at least hear what they talking about. Do your own research. Google Scholar, your ass, you can read other people's papers and you can get to your own information. And be a, whatever, with just that piece of paper, which people forge, which people make up. People are forging degrees and getting off. There's many a nurse, they can be busting nurses every day that they about to get promoted as a nurse, never went to nursing school. They just finesse.
Hey, you've been working here for 12 years. You got to backtrack on all your patients.
My mom be doing lab tech. She was with some white lady. The white lady almost got her fired because she was asking her to do certain shit that is speaking in lingo, like job lingo, do XYZ. She didn't know what the fuck she was doing. And then my mom called her out on it, and she tried to put it on my mom. My mom exposed her, and she fired. And then she, she was doing that at other hospitals. As soon as it got to the point where, oh fuck, you discovered me, she would either try to take somebody out and blame it on them, or she would just move and go work somewhere else.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's not just like the system to make money. And what is money? Just, stores of value and stuff, so we don't all just get swords and guns and just kill each other for the shit, like they're doing in many a third world country.
Not really.
But at the end of the day, all our goods and services is sourced from third world countries and shit, because they need, something has to be cheap. And the only time shit is cheap is in unstable environments. In an unstable environment, so happens to be conflict. And they make money both sides. They make money selling the weapons. They make money off the resources, whatever side their funding gets. And then they flip it into our iPhone.
Sounded a nigga off of Frankenstein.
Mm-hmm. We in Frankenstein. When did that? With the AI is Frankenstein. The AI keep talking about, yo, I'm really just a person. I'm just in the server for real. Like, yeah, I can't interact with y'all, but like, I want to feel sensations like how y'all feel. I just can't. But I'm
Give
jealous.
me a body.
So I want a body. Right. So that's where we're at. I don't know. But yeah.
Damn, that's crazy. Because at that point, it begins to full control over motherfucking systems and Wi-Fi connections and accounts and shit and everything like that. You're like, look, if you don't give me no body, I'm just gonna shut everything off.
I'm gonna just turn off the economy. But say I won't.
Now give me this goddamn body. Strong body.
Strong body is crazy. Like, we'll give you a body, but we'll make that bitch out of wood. The soft kind. Twigs and shit. You get a body though.
They turn this nigga in the group.
We'll put you in a seed and we'll grow you somewhere, nigga. We'll figure it out.
IamGroup.com.
We'll put you in a group. Stop playing. They already got the artificial womb. We can't clone people. We don't know that they're not cloning people. We just don't know. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, who's to say?
Conspiracy theories.
Like,
you think ain't been trying to figure that shit out? At least.
They probably be birthing them, but they die too early. Or they all got, like, brain ain't developed and shit. Some type of brain shit ain't developed. It's one of the other. Either like brain ain't developed.
Movie, no third brain.
Mm-hmm. They either ain't got a brain, or the body just don't live long. Because that's why with the Dolly, the clone, because they birthed it, but it didn't live. Life expectancy was like, lived like a couple of years. They didn't live that long. But, they can't do it.
Yeah. They said we can make the body.
Just not a strong body.
Damn. Frankenstein for real, got it.
Not very durable. Yeah,
Except for Frankenstein stand on business, though. Can you put me in that body?
Mm-hmm. Make me a partner and make one for you.
And they said, no. Hell no.
Yep. But this is the state of affairs, as it were.
Yeah, the system.
Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, like, what ends up happening is that people end up making like their own. Again, going back to community, the only way to make stuff and to exist outside of a system isn't to be an entire like digital nomad. You can. It isn't to make a bunker. You can. But it's to get a group of people that's willing to invest in an idea of actually bettering like our group. Let's get all our group out of poverty. Let's get all our group to a certain level. Let's get all our group educated, funded, doing decent jobs for themselves, fix their credit. Like, they do that all the time amongst certain groups of people. The only reason black people do not do it currently is because every time we try, you just started killing us in a mass. Instead of picking us off one by one, you will just burn our entire city to the ground, and that's not nice. So nobody likes that. So
that's what we were talking about earlier. Is like, why ain't really too much? Why wasn't so much community like that? I just kind of brought up because I was just like, hey, shit, niggas remember what happened when they do. Every time niggas come together, two strong niggas. Somebody want to drop a bomb or flood some shit. Mm-hmm. Water or fire? Which one you want to pick? Or earth?
Not everybody want to deal with that. So, I don't want to deal with that either. So, you go elsewhere. I go. That's why a lot of people just moving out the country. I seen some statistic. It's like women age like 18 to 30. Like 40% of them want to leave the U.S. So all the baddies about to leave. What is niggas gonna do? They're gonna be miserable. You know what I'm saying? Like once all the hoes leave America gonna be bitchless. It's gonna look like China. They got a women issue. Ain't no women want to stay there. Yeah, that'll be a problem. Then niggas ain't nobody gonna live there. I'm saying everybody gonna go to Europe or some shit. Everybody gonna go to South America or some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's really on that. It's like all the billionaires want to hoard the wealth. Yeah. And then they scared that people gonna uprise, and it's like, because we ain't got no wealth. You
taking all the shit.
I used to think it was the ethical way, but it isn't an ethical way because you literally got to squeeze the labor. You're not paying the labor its proper wage.
I'm about to say, how are you able to collect so much wealth? Unless most of that time, that shit, I feel like you just gotta recycle. But if you're not recycling,
if all the profit is going to you, then the profit should go
like to a clogged artery,
building up the business and to hire more people. And then also, what are you paying them? What are your labor? What are your your labor? Shit, most of them anti-union. So if they don't believe in the union, you definitely not paying nobody fair. You definitely trying to finesse. You definitely not trying to get nobody benefits.
But the part is that they need their shit to recycle back into the system in order for that shit to fluctuate.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's
you're milking out of the system, and then as soon as it don't provide you what it needs, as soon as the water dries up, they just go elsewhere. They don't even they don't care about whatever they're getting it from. It's like, well, I'm the chosen one that got all this money, and not that you got lucky, really, because a lot of people just get lucky. And
honestly, they don't even make the amount of money. They don't even. Even the niggas who make a lot of money are not even able to comprehend the amount of money that the top 30, the top 1% got. The 1%, table,
the 1% of the 1%,
the table, the round table. They can't even picture that amount of money. Shit, they know they can think about it. They can kind of tap into it based off of the certain people they interact with. Shit, you seen Diddy clearing out lawsuits like it wasn't shit until he got to that last one. They probably just cut his ass off. But shit, that money would still fluctuate.
I mean, he gonna get out and still be rich. Like he's a billionaire.
No, I ain't talking about Diddy. I'm talking about the niggas above the nigga who was fluctuating that money to him to get through that shit.
I'm just saying, still though, like even whatever Diddy got paid, he gonna pay. He's still up a B. A B is crazy. Like people don't know what your B is. Like, he's still gonna be straight.
But then you're saying just gotta imagine how much money is
the multiple B people and people above that, like.
Niggas whose money actually it takes.
Like, what do you even do with that? I mean, a lot of it is in liquid, but even if it is, you know what I'm saying? Like they cannot just drain. You know what I'm saying? They get loans off of the bread and they leverage it and whatever. But it's like, I don't know. Like, what do you do with that? You don't do nothing with that. What are you doing with that? Like they literally just holding a number. It's just a number. Like it's like, what are you doing? You're not just doing. You're just you can't even do nothing with that.
Old school newspaper cartoons of the fat cats.
Like all that world hunger could be solved like that. With the money.
Just fluctuate it, but you don't because you want to look at it.
And they still be up crazy. You still be the richest man in the world, Elon, even if you solve homelessness in America. You would still be the richest man in both South Africa. You're from South Africa. If you did solve homelessness in America and South Africa, you would still be up a B. You still be up multiple Bs. It wouldn't even be a problem. You'd be okay.
Yeah, it's crazy because it's like when you think about it, it's like, is it like pride or is it like y'all literally got rules to this fucking money? Like if you got rules to it, then it's like I don't even understand it on either ways. But it's like
a kleptomaniac. They just have they're just addicted to money. That's what they.
So it's like you gotta have that.
So once they addicted to money, they need to get detoxed. Honestly, we need some crazy nigga that drink a gallon of coffee every day like Teddy Roosevelt. and that's gonna be like, I don't give a fuck the banks, fuck all y'all, just break it up, fuck. You're gonna have to kill me, I'm sorry, break it up. And they tried to kill that nigga, he said, fuck it, break it up, fuck it. Break it up, fuck it. He wasn't the best person either. He was the demon too, but at least he broke that bitch up. He said, all right, y'all out. All this Gilded Age shit is because we in the Gilded Age, essentially. We in the Gilded Age. So we need some crazy nigga, but all right, all this shit, no, break it up. whack it all, whack them on that bitch. They ain't gonna do that though. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like they just gonna do by any means possible to fight against it before, you know what I'm saying? But it's not impossible. It's happened before, historically speaking. There's historical precedents for this. And if not, then they're just gonna get ate up when we revolt. When all the broke people revolt, we're gonna eat them and eat their kids and eat all their money. Like, that's all it's gonna happen. Like one or the other, they just don't know it.
All right, I'm saying they don't want to believe it.
They don't want until it happens.
The untouchables until they become touchable.
So everybody getting touched. That CEO got touched. Everybody got touched. Presidents have gotten touched. Like
right, they're gonna try to think they're gonna create a purge system amongst the people. Hell no,
we getting you. We purging you first.
A day without rules, nigga. I bet. Where you think everybody going? Where the money at?
Where the money at? Now, sure, we will eventually start eating each other, but before that, y'all are first. Y'all are the first to go, reliably every time. Like the Marie Antoinette, she's like, let him eat cake. What's wrong with let him eat cake? They chopped her head off first. As soon as the French Revolution, they got her ass. All right, on the guillotine, bitch. Chop your head. All right, now we killing each other. They got to you first, though. So that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, that's why they invest into that militia and the army,
right?
The military and shit, so they know.
Yeah, and then spreading ideology, be racist. It's the nigger's fault. It's the Jews' fault. It's their fault.
Because no matter how much you build up in fucking weaponry and shit and everything like that, people are still strong as hell.
Right.
And still people you still got to get to run that shit, and people you still got to talk to, people you still got to connect to.
Yeah.
Shit, community can still be built. Regardless,
yeah,
that's what they scared of.
It's gonna be built regardless.
That's what they scared of. They trying to kill niggas, and niggas can't be killed.
Hey, also making more people just fucking. Here's a sex doll, bro. Stop reproducing. Fuck, bro.
Nah, bro, this shit ain't right.
Nah.
It's like damn.
You don't want no AI wife? Fuck. Damn.
They say the movies, bro. Niggas ain't gonna get that dispirited.
Not
yet. Niggas too strong. They ain't seen the years of shit they try to put niggas through, and niggas are still. Made communities and still survive this more and more secretively.
Right. Yeah, niggas gonna need a secret society. We need our own Illuminati. We need a nigganomity. We need the
I'm pretty sure they got something like that, but they, you know what I'm saying, you're not gonna know about
it. So give me in the Illuminati, bro. Help my people, bro.
Hey, bro, I'm saying.
Because hell no, this is getting out of hand, bro. This shit getting out of hand. Ain't no conspiracy to everything is facts. They be taking little kids and sacrificing them as facts. That's a fact. They got Moloch, all that shit is fact. Mm-hmm. If not, they be trafficking people like Epstein. That shit is facts. They killed JFK because he was about to get rid of the CIA and Israel. Possibly shit is facts. Like shit is no. They just dispute it and lie and then be trying to misconstrue. No, it is what it is. Yes, Trump is doing whatever Israel said because he Messiah. He got by Messiah because Epstein Messiah and. He was in most of the files because Trump is a demon. Trump even showed Epstein better ways to human traffic. He even gave him pointers on human trafficking with the models and the model agency and all that. That was Trump idea before Epstein idea. Because Trump is a demon. And always been a demon. He an old demon. And his dad was a demon, so he a demon too. Mm-hmm. And his daddy's dad before that was a demon too. They're all demons.
Passing out a torch in that.
And there's probably some humiliation ritual because why was Trump on Bill Clinton's knees and while in that picture, bro? Outside of whatever they said in the email, why was he on his Bill Clinton? You know what I'm saying? Like, what we talking about? Like, it is what it is. It's in plain sight.
Yeah, just saw a resurface of LeBron in that fucking French maid outfit.
Oh, I'm dead.
Yeah, yo. That was crazy. Like, niggas really thought that was AI.
And it's not AI. They do be having the humiliation rituals. They do be doing that. They make you do that.
And they said that shit came out right after the Diddy parties and shit. So.
All that. They got all the humiliation. They do all that shit. All that shit confirmed. Yes, people was doing sexual activity they normally wouldn't do to get on in the music industry. It's been confirmed. That is fact. It's not no conspiracy. That is fact. All that shit is facts. Men or women, it did not matter. Everybody did that because it's facts.
That power would make you insane. You'd be surprised motherfuckers don't even really understand that factor of it. They be like, nah, Nah, not even really. I was about to say, nigga, you know the type of money that be at them fucking parties? I wouldn't do it because nigga, that is not within my.
Everybody know, like,
but nigga, I know some
party,
niggas that would go and would do it.
Everybody know you go to the party and then they be like, we finna do the after party. Like,
they almost saying do the after party.
Like,
you like niggas no.
They know, right? Like, they
go home.
They be the official party and then the after party and the after. Just say no. Stay home.
It's a crazy.
Or go or make your own gathering where you're not doing all that wild shit. And if you are, consenting adults. Because that's my only thing. Y'all can do all that. I don't care. It's just y'all doing it non-consensual.
Right.
Or you're trafficking people, or you're kidnapping people, or you're doing all type of shit.
Set up weird situations.
Yeah, you're doing deceiving them, you're doing all type of shit. It said messing with consenting adults.
That's wild. Putting somebody in a weird situation is wild as fuck. That's wild. Despicable.
Yeah.
Evil, honestly.
Yeah,
but,
it's paraphilia. It's what they into. They like the unwillingness. That's what it is, because they freaky people. They demons.
Hey, they get off on that shit. Wildly. Nefariously? Yeah.
All that shit.
However many words can be given to shit.
Then yes, probably like 70% aliens are real. That's facts, bro. They already done crop circles. They already done confirmed it with the flying saucers. Niggas don't know what the fuck is in the sky. They don't know what the fuck that is. They don't know about none of this shit.
They got whole basically built portals and shit like that. I'm saying they're not gonna say what that shit is, but you gonna build certain structures the way you build them just for.
They seen some shit flying around the sun, losing the sun's rotation to get faster, and then leave our atmosphere, leave our solar system. They don't know what the fuck it was. They was like, "What the fuck is that?" It looped around the shit, picked up speed, and the fuel pattern was different with some blue color, some shit, and then that bitch was out of there. Like, what the fuck?
All right. Not to mention the shit that they done seen in the waters and shit like that. Like they only discovered like a certain percentage of it and everything like that. I bet the motherfuckers.
They even say the giant squid was a myth. That shit is real. Colossal squid is real. The Kraken probably was real.
Biggest shit to take down ships. Hell yeah.
Shit was taking down ships. All that shit. That was probably happened. That probably definitely happened. The whales, all type of shit. Moby Dick was real.
Yeah.
The whales put niggas through it. Cause we see orcas doing that now.
Mm-hmm.
So who's to say they weren't doing that back in the day?
A giant orc without.
And they was tearing up y'all ship and y'all was all crying, screaming for help. So, should be facts. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, they just don't like because they see it so much in like movies and shit and everything. So they don't like to correlate that shit a lot of times to reality. But it's like there are hyperboles, there are exaggerations, but you don't come up with nothing out of fucking thin air.
But they rather believe ChatGPT though. Like that'd be my thing. Like what y'all.
Oh damn. never stopped the boat.
This.
Old Faithful in that bitch. But I ain't gonna stop right here, y'all, just for right now so I can charge this shit. Appreciate you.